Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. What do you have on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to get underway. Chandler Simpson digs in now. And we're underway here in Philly. Here's your 1. In the air to left center. Laureano on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Tap foul at the plate. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Oh. Way inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Richie Palacios. Pitch kicks away. But no advance. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Oh. In the dirt. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Booth. The last one wasn't even close.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runner edges away at second. Runners on the move. Oh! And a 1-2 again. On the ground right side. Sheets steps on the bag. No shot at the double play with the runners going. So digging in, Victor Mesa Jr. trying to get the Rays on the board. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Wandy Peralta.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Handled by Machado. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill. Right through there for a strike. That one way inside. Got him. One away.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here comes Manny Machado.
That's the ball.
He was late there. Strike one.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Sliced hard but foul. That one fouled off. Peralta measures 6 feet even, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on it.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Quick move to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Pinch hitter coming on, Nick Fortes. A runner at first for him, nobody out. The lefty to one out. Second inning here, no score. To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown, and they tag him out. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. The throw to first, got the out. Oliver Dunn next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. This to center field, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bogart swings through that one.
Whoa.
It's softly on the ground left side, and it goes just foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Ripped on a line. Castellanos takes it in for the out, and there's 1 down. Top of the 3rd, no score. On the ground to the left. Sends it over to Sheets. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So up next, Cedric Mullins. On the ground right side, Tatis. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Bryce Johnson.
No, that's a ball.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
That's a ball.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
No, that's a ball.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. High fly ball, right field. Mesa in position. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out.
Forward.
And a swing and a miss there. That's off the mark. Ball 2. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's the right field. Victor Mesa Jr. Yuki Matsui will take over here. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Tatis in plenty of time to first, and they get the out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Philadelphia, up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. One down. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's Manny Machado now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And ball 1. On the ground.
No,
and that's just
foul.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just...
Adrian Morejon comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The tag, and he's out. That one fouled off.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board.
Jackknifes out of the way. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. At the plate, Junior Caminero. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that's fouled off. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in there safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Back over to first. Tries to get back and save. The 0-2.
That's a really good take.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Snap throw to first.
That's a ball.
He disengages for a third time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And there's two away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. And that skips into there. Done. The lead runner out at second. Caminero on at first with two down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through that one out in front that time. More home throws over. Safe at second, and he gets back in. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 1-0. Fly ball down the line. Laureano sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider. Bases loaded. 2 down. Left field. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting the there are very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Nope, that's away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him looking. 1 up, 1 down.
before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kind of perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, Christopher Sanchez. Okay, all set to go. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Adrian Morejon. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Into center. Merrill makes his way towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Eli White next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Morajon, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, that fastball drilled him. Runner on the go. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, one away. Snap throw to first.
Hey!
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Another throw over.
No,
Tries
no.
to get back
Hey!
and save. Late swing, fouled off. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Here's a 1-2. Runner goes again. They pitch out. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. That misses.
Ball.
Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just...
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000 and then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one in the air, center field. White moving under it. Takes it in for the out. Fouled off left side. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Comebacker to the mound. Manny Machado up to the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He wastes no time on this one. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
No, that
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Here's Matt Olson. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. fouled off. In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Just missed. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And ball 4 to Ward.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ball.
Ball to strike. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that is out of play. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ramon Laureano. Check swing went around. Strike 1. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
Swing and a ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Foul ball there. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jorge Mateo. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Dominic Smith. Late swing, foul to the left. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead.
It's 2-0. It's so tough to come in as a pitch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Good job to fight that one off.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tatis handles that chance. Throws to first in time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Riley jumps out of the way of ball one. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! They do it again, back-to-back homers, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Yuki Matsui.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That missed by a lot. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, Bogarts fields it cleanly, whips it to first, and Olsen is set down, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar.
What you got?
The first pitch, appeal down to first, and he won around. Rule the swing. Foul ball. High fly ball, right field. One up, one down.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next to hit.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown,
That's
good
inside.
pitches,
That's the
but
ball.
even better takes.
That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fermin stands at first with one out. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Nope. Ball.
That one lifted to left. Dubon should have this one. That is the inning. Start of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's in for a strike. Fouls it back with two strikes. One away. Out to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 0-1. Leon, 37 years young, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the fourth. Here's Manny Machado now. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. That one hit to right. Acuna settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Ball. That's in.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's outside. Ball two. The Padres down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Flied to right his first time.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Did he go?
Castellanos tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second, he's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Got him swinging. And the Padres waste a chance. Ready now for the 5th inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
Did he go?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Up the middle. On to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
New arm out of the bullpen, Radgley Rodriguez. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball. Merrill settles under it. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, leading off, Ty France.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts.
That's the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pulls that one foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Acuna grabs it on the run. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Single to right in his first trip. Swing and a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball...
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at-bat. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Top six. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Machado. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger. One out, runner at second. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. Olsen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit! Coming home. 1 run across. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings the first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Sandy Leon. Hammered. Base hit. Throws to second.
No, he's in there.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Tatis to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hook! Nope, that's in.
Right through there for a strike.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Throw sails over his head at first. Now a snap throw to first, but he's back safely. On the corner for a strike, but he scrambles back. Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. This to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fought off foul. And it's even up. In the air, left field. Laureano sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Jackknifes out of the way. The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Foul ball.
1-2.
Well, this
That's
is
the
a
ball.
guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Acuna runs in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. And that misses. And it's 3-0. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
So 2 down. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-0. Tatis handles that chance. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Acuna coming on. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
No, ball. Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Man at second. They're down to their final strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got it. Ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at second.
Whoa.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Freeland around third. He'll score and then tie it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here is Freddie Freeman. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first. Inning over. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one ripped. Fair ball. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's trying for third. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. Swung on, belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bregman at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Ball. Whoa.
That one misses. Ball 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles under this one, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's your 1. Foul ball there. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Moises Ballesteros now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging. It's a strike. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one fouled off. Outside low. Now 1-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Ball.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that extends the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Mookie on the move. There's a ball.
On
Throw to
the tag.
second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here in Miami, now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's outside. And it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, new inning getting started. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hernandez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. The 1-1. That catches the corner. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 3-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of the bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here is Alex Freeland. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. And that one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Freeland aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
That's the ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runner edges away at second. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Ground ball up the middle. Corner. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Max Muncy at the dish. This guy with light tower power.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
In the air, left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, in half up to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him. Now 2 out.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Kim under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers. Dalton looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Will Smith.
No, that's a ball. That's out
He's
the corner.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ball.
That's outside. Ball 3. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Phil Maton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
And that chance handled. Off-balance feed. There's
He
one.
saved.
On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Kim in the box again. Takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Pitch out, but no action. Liner snagged at first. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Moises Ballesteros. Liner caught at second. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Out to center. Kim moving under it. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in there. 0-2.
Ball.
Hauls it in. 1 away.
Got it bad as a positive sign, even though it probably Doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. And he gets him. Nicely done. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. On the ground. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Miami, Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss.
Right through there for a strike. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's the ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's one down. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. That one missed. Struck him out of the foul tip. And now here is Ian Happ. There's a line drive to left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Top of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the ground, 2 ball. Tags the runner. Out to first, double play. Will Smith to the plate. For 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time, and they go down fast. 3 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's Alex. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 up, 1 down. Ground ball right side. Freeland tosses to first. 2 gone. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
Someone carrying. Going. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And they add a run. It's 5-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. Just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball, inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike on the inside corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kim in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. For the second.
You're out.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Last chance for the home team. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And another ball. Not even close there. Ball 3. And a strike on the outside edge. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And here's a 3-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit. But he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Good job to fight that one off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Corner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And we're underway here in Philly. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
the 0-1. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Acuna runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, and he's safe. Acuna leads off second with nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Here's the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Steps off and blumps a throw at second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Man at second. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here is Austin Riley. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
Swing to the middle. Stop him out. Huge strikeout there. Dominic Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off. Bases loaded. 2 down. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple.
Runner takes off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Ball 1.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground right side. Fires to first in time. So 2 outs with runners on the court. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded. But it does set up a force at every base. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Yastrzemski under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ha-Sung Kim. And a big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Now 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Foul ball there.
Ball! That pitch is out. That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss there. Outside low. Full count now. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. One out, man at first. Here's Sandy Leon. So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Eli White. Getting some more speed on the bases. In the dirt. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-0. And that's fouled off. The 1-1. Runner takes off for third. They pitch out. The Braves looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Popped in the air. Left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. Walls throws to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Walls goes 5 feet 9 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. This one in the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Walked his first time.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Inside and it's a full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball right side. Aranda takes it to the bag and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 down. Here comes Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Dom Smith stands in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There goes the runner.
He's out.
Out at second. That ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Chris Sale back to work. That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Late on that fastball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Simpson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner on the go. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Aranda in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it is 2-1. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody on the ball. Just missed. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high five.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Carson Williams getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one missed.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking into tying run.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. It's gone. Grand slam. He muscles that one out of here. And they lead it. It's 4-1.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead. Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 2.
just misses. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches there. I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Walls in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Base hit, and now to a board.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The lefty to 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him.
And that is that. On to the 4th. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Dominic Smith. Out towards right center field. Mullins on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. The Braves trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. Lifted in the air down the left side. 1 away. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a ground ball. Kim whips it to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sandy Leon. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Ball inside.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Good job to fight that one off. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate.
That's a ball.
Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's 2 away. That one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball, that's inside.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Just missed. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Riley swings through it for strike 1.
That's outside.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
That's ball 2.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Well, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Well, these Rays do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Outside, that's a ball.
No outs. Runner on second.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Got him. 1 out. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Ball 2.
One out and a runner at second. Good eye in that spot.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Riley. There's one. Miami, Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. And we are underway. And that one hammered. See you later. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball there. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Man at second.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just missed. And ball four to a board. Hit on the ground, might be two. The turn by McLean at second. Double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. One pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 0-1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here? Digging in, Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Young whips it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. This is J.J. Bleday. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Tied up here in the early going. This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
The 1-0.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Suarez off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 3-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Will Benson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off left side. And that one is downstairs. And the count's full. This one drilled. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
To the right side. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And step in for the Mariners, Randy, the new pitcher in the game, Zach Maxwell. Outside. And that is ball 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. On to first, one out in the second.
Nope.
And that is out of play. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That ball is foul.
The 0-2.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Ball. And he swings through that one. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, in now for the Reds, Matt McClain. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Now, T.J. Friedl grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that skips in the dirt. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that'll on to the third inning. In now, the Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Patrick Wisdom. And he grounds one to the right side. Low takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. Line drive to short and caught. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball right side. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Out towards left center. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Inside. Ball 2.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
That's the ball.
And now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. They go back-to-back, and they boost their lead. It's 7-2.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it. In a hitter's count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Stevenson stands in now and watches strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And that one hit to first, and he's out on the tag. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped, but it curls foul. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Fought off foul.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that's a 1-out single. Next for Cincinnati, TJ. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Blake Dunn, runner on first and 1 down for him. Ellie on his way to second. It's a pitch out. Save! Dylan Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Pitch out, but no action. But he's back safely. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. In now for the Reds, Jake. Aguitavivela. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Double steal. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Runner.
From the second, 2 on. It's a double steal. Lifted in the air, out to left. Rosarena under it. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Out to short, Crawford. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark. So they to the lefty in this spot, Brock Burke.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squat.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Wisdom in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That's out number 2. Here's Josh Naylor. And he can't come up with it. but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.